Good afternoon, fellow countrymen and women. Unfortunately for us, the opposition political leaders, it is not a good afternoon. It is not even a good day. We've come to inform you. We are currently at force headquarters, where we are the compound the president for CDP, Christian Democratic Party, Apostle Dr. Dan Pulle, Apostle Professor Dan Pulle, and he has been under interrogations for the past 1 hour by the Zambia police, and we have just been informed that Apostle Dr. Dan Pulle has been arrested and he has been charged with sedition against the state. According to the police, the details of the charge are that during the worship service, which we had at Dunamis, hosted by Dunamis Miracles Church, there is a clip where they feel that Dr. Pulle said things to divide the nation. So, according to the police, they feel that he needs to be arrested. And right now, as I'm speaking to you, he has just been taken to Woodlands Police Station. We'll be following through to see what is happening there. So, yes, I can confirm that President of CDP has been arrested. The nation may wish to know that just within the space of 4 days, we have had critical human rights and opposition leaders who have been arrested by the police. Brebna Changala, human rights activists, known in this country, a man who has stood for the rights of the Zambian people from the Kaunda days all the way to multipartyism. And now, in fact, I want to put it on record that Mr. Brebna Changala was extremely sympathetic towards the UPND in the opposition. He spoke against many maladministrations which he felt were being perpetuated by the Patriotic Front against Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. He has done so even in this dispensation, but today he's in police cells. We also have Honorable Muniz Zulu, MP for Lumezi, is also in police cells. We also have Maureen Mavonga, Honorable Maureen Mavonga, MP for Mufue, is also behind bars. We now have Apostle Professor Dan Pulle, who has also been arrested. The list will continue to grow because the information that we have is that the government wants to shut down critical opposition and human rights voices in our country. So they are going to move with a heavy hand. And this comes, for those who do not know, this comes in the wake of the President Hichilema, who has said that for 2 years, 8 months, according to him, he has been very soft against critical voices on tribalism and dividing the nation, and now he's going to move, it's going to be tougher. And I want to ask the nation right now, there's been a lot of arrests. A wrong is a wrong, no matter who is perpetuating it. There's been a lot of arrests in the opposition. But has there been any arrest of UPND supporters? Those who have threatened violence against the former head of state, those who have blatantly said they'll start to kill opposition figures. Where is the arrest of those? We have seen tribalism being perpetuated and being pushed by senior UPND officials. Why have the police not caught them to arrest them or to question them? That is the question that I leave with you. At this juncture, I would like to invite my fellow political leaders from the United Kwacha Alliance to make a statement as we go to offer solidarity at Woodlands Police Station, where Dr. Dan Pulle and many other leaders who have been arrested in the past 4 days. I'll start with Mr. Wright Muso.
Thank you very much. Yes, fellow countrymen and women, we all know what is going on, but I would like to assure you that we are not going to backpedal in this fight. We will continue with my colleagues here to fight because we know that we are fighting a noble cause. Okay? And the comforting thing is that you, friends and fellow citizens, you know why we are being arrested like animals and common criminals. It's because we are telling this brutal and intolerant regime to stop what it's doing. Okay? That's why we are being arrested like animals and criminals. There is nothing wrong that we are doing. We haven't hidden any of our intentions. Our intentions is to give Hakainde Hichilema an exit so that a patriotic group of people can come and take over the leadership of this nation and work for Mother Zambia, not what we are seeing. So my appeal to you is that remain resolute, continue supporting the United Kwacha Alliance, as we are not going to backpedal. Like I said, we have our minds made up. Come what may, we will continue fighting. So all we need is your prayers and your support. Please continue to support us and to pray for us. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think we're going to be brief, like President Slavia said. President Danny Pulle is the latest person that has been formally charged right here at the force headquarters. So we're just following up to Woodlands Police. This is a very, very sad day yet again in the democratic dispensation of our country, because you can see that the UPND is not tolerating any divergent voices. And as we follow to Woodlands Police to escort Professor Danny Pulle, we would like to demand the release of those that have been arrested so far. We came from Kawata Police before we came here, and people like Brebna Changala, you can tell that they don't want to have them released. So we demand for their release. We demand for the release of Brebna Changala and everybody else that has been arrested before today, because they're not supposed to be inside for more than 48 hours. But they want to arrest people and keep them for a very long time. President Edith Nawakwi has not been feeling well, and that's a fact. So today she asked for her doctors to see her. The doctor went there and they claimed that the doctor has to get permission, he has to be cleared or something like that. So this is a person who needs medical attention, and then the doctor just to see her, all that they are having a problem. What we can say and tell you as Zambians is that one of these days, one of these opposition leaders is going to die in one of these Hakainde cells, and then they are going to start a problem that they won't manage to finish. It's not right to keep on arresting people like that. It is not okay. So we demand for the release of those that have been arrested so far, and also to demand that discontinued arrests of now the recent one or the current one of Dr. Danny Pulle, they are so unnecessary. This is a democracy. Let's live like human beings and brothers and sisters. I don't know what is going on at the moment.
Well, as New Congress Party would like to register our displeasure. Being part of the United Kwacha Alliance, we fail to understand the reason behind the numerous arrests that are happening to our members. My call to President Hakainde Hichilema is the Constitution demands that we foster the unity of the country. The Constitution demands that we foster the democracy of the country. And my call to the Zambia Police Service, which falls under the command of the Commander-in-Chief, who is President Hakainde Hichilema, is that these arrests that you are effecting, you are not helping the President in fulfilling his mandate to foster the unity and the democracy of the country. Like I stated on other forums, the Constitution has several options. This is a violation of the rights of ourselves to associate and to speak. Freedom of expression is guaranteed. But are we going to be always thinking about seditious statement when a political leader is simply giving a mere warning? When somebody makes a statement, like all the statements that all these leaders that are incarcerated have stated, they are simply giving advice to the government. That's our duty as political leaders in providing checks and balances. President Hakainde Hichilema is on record of having stated that should the 2021 election be manipulated, there will be Armageddon in this country. We have the current chairperson of the council chairperson for Kafua, who made similar statement urging a particular tribe to say you should do this. Secondly, we have had several of these youths, national youth chairperson from the two provinces, Northwestern and Southern Province, who have made serious statements in the recent event. Comrade Charles Mirupi is on record. Honorable Garin Kombo is on record of having threatened the Mambilima MP. Honestly speaking, it is only the opposition who are making careless statements that are warranting arrest. I call upon the Zambia Police Service to conduct themselves professionally. I thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll have the ULLP Vice President to also make a statement.
Good afternoon, fellow citizens. Though it's not good afternoon to us in the United Liberal Party or United Watcher Alliance because of what is currently happening. But our words is very clear. I want to appeal to former vice presidents of this republic to use their knowledge and experience to leverage the challenges that we are facing in this country. There are a lot of critics, there are a lot of issues that we are facing as a country where Vice President Nevas Mumba should leverage his knowledge and experience to advise this UPND government on critical issues that we are currently facing in this country. There is abnormal load shedding. Those are the things that they need to go and arrest. Not arresting citizens who are merely, expressing the concerns of Zambians. I think you've heard from our presidents, Council of Presidents, what they have stated. We have nothing much that we can say, but we are going to be strong. We are not going to be blocked. We will remain strong, and Zambians they will stand firm so that we continue fighting for them. Thank you very much.
So fellow countrymen and women, that's the long and short of it. We would like to urge our supporters across the country to remain alert because what is currently happening in the country is not okay. And we want to assure our supporters, our sympathizers, that we are up to the task, that the leadership of the United Watcher Alliance remains united. We remain strong, in fact too strong than what these people thought that we were. We're extremely strong to make sure that we shoulder this that is coming. We are well able. We are well able. I want to assure all our members and I want to assure the citizens of this country that do not be afraid. The United Watcher Alliance leadership is well able. It is strong and it is resolved that we are going to liberate our people from this misery this country is currently experiencing. So we are following Dr. Dan Pulle to Woodlands. We'll also be going to Ibex. We're going to go to also other police stations like Charleston. We'll keep you updated. We have already received news that President Edith Nawakwi has been denied medicines. She just recently came back into the country from treatment in India and she's on medication. We have just been informed that she's been denied her medicine. We question what is the intention of refusing a patient their own medicine. Yes, we may have all these political issues that are happening, but she has a right as a patient to her medication. So the question that I pose to the Zambian people, what is the intention of the state to refuse a patient her own medicine just because she's in police custody? Thank you very much. God bless. We're done. We're done. Finish.